Personally, I think dating is the worst possible thing I have ever done in my whole life. Hi, I'm Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. This is the worst date I've ever experienced. I was scrolling along on Facebook one day and I noticed that I got a fucking fantastic friend request from somebody that I didn't even know. We had a couple of mutual friends, so I decided, why not? Let me just add this person. I added him and I proceeded to message him and ask, who the fuck are you? He replied with, hey girl, I saw you walking around the college campus today and I thought you were really cute, so I wanted to add you. Like, how the fuck did you get my name? Like, how did you find me on Facebook? Like, we only have 7 mutual friends. I've never seen you before in my life. I've never even seen you at school. Like, how do you know who I am? How did you find me on Facebook? Like, you must have spent some serious time creeping on me. I'm like genuinely just like a nice person to strangers. So I replied with, oh, that's cool, okay, yeah, we can be friends, blah, blah, blah. Maybe like a couple days later, this boy messages me and he asks if I would like to go on a date with him. I always go on hangouts that are pretty much dates, so for somebody to like properly ask me on a date was actually pretty cool. And I was like, you know what, this is really cool. I think I will actually do this. Plus I'm really broke and I need a meal. Because I don't think I ate in like 3 days when that message appeared. So it was like a win-win situation. I got to meet somebody new and I also got some food. And you know, things were gonna work out. Granted, I still haven't met this person in real life yet. I drive to his apartment, in which I wasn't really entirely sure where the actual apartment was. So I go in there and I knock on the door, and when he opens the door, immediately like the apartment is a mess. It doesn't even look like a normal apartment. It is so empty, but there's like a bunch of shit just littered everywhere. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, my apartment's kind of messy, you know, I need time to clean. Fuck. Everybody has time to clean. You just don't put the shit there in the first place, you know? I'm not trying to be judgmental. I was like, oh no, it's okay, it's fine, I don't mind. Because really I don't mind. But if you're trying to date somebody and you're going to give them a first impression, you should probably clean your apartment. So the night goes on, we decide to go get some pizza because pizza is my favorite food. We go to downtown and we go to this place called Big Lou's Pizza. I love their pizza so much, it's so delicious, and the atmosphere in there is really like nice and homey, and I guess I say that because like it feels like home to me, like in Gainesville. So we go in there and we are approached by the waiter and he takes our orders and he asks, well, my friend, we'll just call him David, I guess. So David asks what I want and I tell him what I want, and he just gives me like this crazy ass look like, bitch, you think I could afford that? But I don't give a fuck. Like, you're taking me on this date. You should be prepared for pretty much anything that happens. Plus it's pizza, it's not that expensive. So I ordered a soda and he got water. So he orders a water and I got my soda, and we agree upon getting a pizza and splitting it. I think it was something really plain like cheese, which is my favorite, by the way, which goes to show how expensive I was really being, which isn't expensive because cheese is cheap. Whatever. Okay, moving on. I start talking to David and he just keeps telling me about different things that are going on in his life, and he's really just kind of like a chatty Cathy, but at the same time he's nagging, constantly complaining about things like, oh, it's too cold in here, oh, my pizza's too hot, oh, this silverware sucks, oh, he's taking too long with our food. Like, shut up. Oh my god. If there's one thing I cannot stand, it's like complaining. Because I usually just suck everything up and like take it, because what is the point of complaining? Like, there isn't even one. You're just ranting on. This is the very first time that I'm meeting you and you are complaining non-stop. Like, that's not that's not cool. I guess I should tell you kind of what he looks like. He's just really tall and skinny, and he kind of looks like the biggest hipster I've ever met. And he's really just like not my type at all. So there we go. There's 3 horrible things so far in this date. His apartment, he's not my type, and he's nagging nonstop. We're all finished up and we start to walk back to our car, and he asks me what I wanted to do next. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, like, I would like to get to know you some more so we can go do something else if you want. And it was around Christmas time, so of course it was cold, and he recommended that we go see the Christmas lights, which I was so totally down for, except, you know, he was already bitching about the cold just walking to the car. So what is that going to say about us spending 40 minutes outside looking at Christmas lights? I know. Okay, so we drive all the way back across town to go look at these Christmas lights, and it's just like a hospital sets up fun decorations and figures and things like that with the lights all over them. So we walk around and we look at these things, and all I keep hearing is bitching and bitching and bitching, and honestly I tuned it all out, so I don't really remember what he was bitching about. We just look at these lights and I think about how horrible this date is going and how much I hate this. But he says that he doesn't want to stop hanging out. And I was like, well, you know, it's getting pretty late. I work really early. And at that time, I was working like 16-hour days. And I had to be up at like 4 in the morning. And it was already almost 10 o'clock. So, not trying to be rude, I said, yeah, I mean, we can still hang out, but of course I have to work really early in the morning, so it could only be for a couple more minutes. And he said, okay, let's go back to my apartment and maybe we can watch some Netflix. The good old Netflix and chill, huh? I see what you're doing. So, I don't know, I didn't want to be like mean and say, no way, I don't want to do that, I know what you're getting at. So I was just like, you know what, that's fine. We can go back to your apartment and we'll just watch some Netflix. I will just keep my distance, I guess. So we get all the way back to his apartment and we go up to his bedroom to start watching said Netflix. And he puts on a Haunted Mansion, which I had never seen before, and it's the funny one with the Wayans brothers. It was actually pretty fucking stupid, but that's okay because I put it on because I wanted to watch it. And what did he do? He's like, oh, this movie is so fucking stupid, like I don't want to watch it. It's horrible, it's bad comedy, it's not the kind of movies that I like. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. But we were still gonna watch it anyway because that's what I wanted to watch. So he's sitting on his bed and I sat all the way on the fucking opposite end of the room in his desk chair. And he's like, oh, that desk chair must be mighty uncomfortable. It's okay, you can come sit next to me if you want. The bed's more comfortable. And I was like, no fucking way. Like, I have never met you before in my life. Before this very moment, I already don't like you that much. You're definitely not my type. And now you want me to sit on the bed with you so you could perhaps fucking make a move on me when I already said that I only had like 20 more minutes to hang out. Whatever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I politely declined and said, that's okay, I am mighty comfy right here. And it was really awkward after that. So I got up, I said, I'm really sorry, I have to go. I need to wake up super early and it's like 11 now. I left. I just beelined for the front door and he followed me. He was like, oh, it was a great night, thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you can do it again soon. I'll text you. And I said, yeah. Well, I just kept walking. Yeah, I'll see you later. And that was that. I left and I never looked back. I never texted him back. I just couldn't do it. But what do you know? A couple days later, I met my husband and we started talking and we went to watch some local bands play, and fucking David was there and he saw me with my husband not even like a week and a half later. I felt so bad, like so bad. But at the same time, like, if you're really not into somebody, then you shouldn't feel obligated to talk to them. You shouldn't feel obligated to continue a situation that you just are so uncomfortable in. So, yeah, well, that was everything. I hope you guys enjoyed my worst date experience, because I definitely did not. I will see you guys later, and have a great day. Bye.